as you can see, it's just me and Vicky today.
Yeah.
So we are telling you 6 things we wished we knew before we got married.
Yep. Some people either lied to us or
just hid the truth.
And just told us it was all gonna be
okay.
rosy, which it is.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. Marriage is a blessing.
It's a blessing, but
there are things that people don't tell you.
Yep. So number 1, conflict is not a sign of dysfunction.
Yeah. When I first got married and we had arguments, I thought, yeah, I've married the wrong person.
Yeah, basically.
This is my life, it's done.
Yep.
We're stuck together for the rest of our lives.
Yep.
But it's not true. Like any relationship, whether it's family, friends, you always have disagreements. And
yeah, you just get over it. Same thing as well. Like, I remember, like, because me and my husband had no argument, not major arguments. When we had, like, our first major one, I was like, you didn't show me this part of you before we got married. And I didn't realise how, rude I was. But then you just realise, like, that the conflict is only 10% of your marriage. And the rest is 90%,
Yeah, like you said, it's not really arguments, just disagreements.
Yeah.
You're 2 imperfect people coming together. So it's bound to happen.
Yep.
But yeah, number 2.
Number 2. Saying sorry isn't a sign of weakness.
To be fair on my part, I say sorry for everything. But
we're exactly the same. Like, I say sorry for everything. Even if it's like, oh, you forgot to just turn off the tap. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, even if it's not my fault, I'm always saying sorry.
Because I like peace.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
I love peace.
It's true, but that's good to always have in mind. Even though, because you will have disagreements like we said, but saying sorry, it really just dissolves and it diffuses the situation. So yeah. Yep. It's nice to apologise.
Cool. Number 3. Your upbringing really matters.
Yeah.
So like, this is something that I put in because I realised, well, before I got married, I didn't know how important it was, but the way you are brought up at home, the way, even down to where you put your mop. Like, people might laugh at that, but I put my mop in the cupboard. When you mop, you let it dry, put it in the cupboard. But maybe the way he was brought up, he puts the mop in the bathroom, and I don't understand
that. It's funny, I don't actually have a mop. We just
exactly. If you're,
but
imagine if the guy is like, "What are you doing?" We always have a mop.
It's true.
So that's just an example, but
that's one thing I saw as well. Because with my husband, his brother has autism, so I would always watch the way he is with his mum and his brother, and that made me, from just through you seeing their relationship, it shows you who he is. Because obviously that's him with his family. So obviously the way he's with his family is the way he's gonna be with you. So yeah, that's also one thing to bear in mind.
Yep. Number 4. Are we number 4?
Yeah.
Each person shows and receives love in a different way.
Yeah,
that's very true.
For me, it's weird.
I don't know if you guys know about 5 love languages. If you don't know, you need to take the test. We'll put the link in the description below. Take the test to find out what your love language is. My one is quality time. So spending quality, not just time, but quality time. That is the way I feel that you love me. What's your one?
Mine was actually physical touch.
Oh.
I like to be hugged and to be, I love attention, so quality time as well. I love that. And then Jonathan doesn't really, my husband doesn't really like to hug and stuff. Well, he didn't at the start, so it's like he wouldn't hug me, then I'll just be like, you don't love me. But yeah, everyone's different, and obviously for us we have different ones, so it's just a learning curve and finding out how to express your love for each other. Yeah,
and basically, like, if he's doing something that I don't like, you know, the way you said that the way you love is by touching, and he doesn't do it, doesn't mean that he doesn't love you.
Yeah, exactly.
His love language might be, I don't know,
words of affirmation.
So he might be telling you, oh, how much he loves you. And
yeah,
you're like,
I'm just like, whatever. That's me.
I feel like my husband's one is words of affirmation, and my one is quality time.
Generally the same.
You can tell me how much you love me, but if you don't spend time with me, I'm like,
it's true.
So you have to kind of get that balance.
What are we on now?
Number 5. Don't get comfortable.
Oh yeah. I was just saying to her recent, I've been wearing my headscarf a lot at home, and it's like I'm really comfortable because obviously we've been married for 2 years now, and it's so easy to just be like, oh, he doesn't mind, but you still have to make sure you look on point for your husband.
Yep.
The same way you do it when you go out, you should be doing that for your husband as well. Yeah,
because guys are visual beings. Guys are very visual, and they like to see, like, women. Yeah. I didn't explain it that way, but so you have to have that outfit, like that. nice outfit that when you're going out, maybe going out on a date, or like it's just a romantic time with you and your husband, something that you can really look nice and he can say, oh, you're actually beautiful. And
even
when you're
him why you got married.
Yeah, and when you're at home as well, like you don't always have to have no makeup, headscarf, that dirty trousers. Sometimes, you know, just wear some nice, you know, jeans or tracksuit. Just look nice. You know. Yeah. I need to practice what I preach actually, because sometimes I get lazy
so much.
And then the last one, number 6, is you cannot expect your spouse to be your everything.
This was my one. This was definitely my one. So obviously, where I got married really young, I guess I didn't really deal with personal things before I got married, if that makes sense. So for me, it's like once I got married, now I'm gonna have this guy. He's gonna love me. He's gonna hug me. He's gonna always be there for me. But he has a life too. Yeah. So it's the kind of thing you have to remember who you are in Christ, and all that you need, Christ will fulfill that. By you getting married, it's not gonna give you everything you need, if that makes sense. So that's one thing I really struggled with.
Yeah, I remember like our pastor actually preaches about all the insecurities and all the issues that you have as an individual.
Yes.
Only it's gonna be magnified when you're married. Yeah. So unless you deal with those issues when you're married, it's not gonna go away.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, a lot of people sometimes, you know, if they have problems, like I remember before I got married, similar to you, like I never really had a real relationship, so I kind of fantasized about how my relationship will be like. So when I got married, I was like,
and it wasn't like
and I was like, why are you not my everything? Like, you need to be my world. Like, when I walk down the street, you need to lay out the floor for me,
open the door.
And it's like, it's not like that, but you have to love God more than you love your husband, and appreciate him for who he is. Yeah,
because if he does that, then you know, make sure your husband loves God more than he loves you. So that way God is leading him, kind of thing. So if he feels like he's gonna do something silly, ultimately he's accountable to God. But yeah, don't put your husband on a pedestal as well. They are human. They will make mistakes.
Yeah, and then when they make mistakes, you're like, oh my gosh.
I know. How can you do that to me?
How can you do that to me?
But one thing we want to leave you with is seek to understand before you seek to be understood. And that's one thing for both of us that we've continued. Like our pastor told us this before we got married, and it's so true. Yeah. Seek the other person's. Seek. Oh, is it?
Yeah, seek to understand him
before you seek to tell him how you feel and get your point across.
And then if your spouse does that as well, then you guys will always try to make each other happy. Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Learned some things. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.